Thank you for coming to another episode of Talkaholic Junction. I have another special guest, Jennifer.
Hi, guys.
And from everything I can see, you're from France and
Correct, yeah.
you're a personal trainer and you do
Mhm.
natural bodybuilding. From everything I've seen on TikTok.
Yes, correct. No, you're right. Yes, I'm from France, yeah. And yes, I compete in natural bodybuilding.
Okay. And I know, you know what, let's hit this first. So when did you move to America? About how old were you, if I may ask?
I think it's like 5 years ago. So I had 30. So because I'm 35. So yeah.
Okay, so you're freshly in America then.
Yes.
Got you. How are you liking it so far?
Love it. Love it.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised. Some people I've talked to, because I work with a lot of people from different, countries, and they want to go back home. I don't know why, but they want to go back home.
I think it's because of the food. I'm missing the food, honestly. Yes, definitely that.
Oh, what's the best food from France?
I like the breakfast. We eat sweet for breakfast, like the croissant and all that. The pastry, the cake, the pastry. I miss that.
You know what? That's understandable. I would too.
We get
So
used to it, so.
yeah. So how was your upbringing in France? Because it seems like you lived in France most of your life, and then you recently came to America. How was the upbringing all the way up until you moved to America?
The upgrading, you're talking about my professional life or?
Like from childhood all the way up until now, like how was
Mm,
that from, just how
okay.
was growing up?
Listen, so when I was little, I was not at all on the fitness, like working out and all that was not even on the picture. I was obese when I was young, and in France, unfortunately, when you are in overweight, people is judging you a lot. Sadly, I think it's sad because like it, it happened, you know what I mean? So it's sad. So it was hard for me, to upset my body. Like when I was at school, it was the worst the worst moment of my life, seriously. Like people was very mean to me. I had no friends, I was really alone. So yeah, when I move in America and I lose all my weight and completely change my body, it was like, you know, um a revenge on the life. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Mm,
Because America's kind of the same way. When I was younger, I was a chunky kid, but then once I got in high school, I played football, pretty much slimmed
yeah.
down, and they treat you completely different when you're slimmer compared to when you're
Mhm.
a chunkier kid.
I know, and I think it's not right. Like honestly, I think it's not right. That's why when I moved in America, I decided to help people getting back in shape, and not only getting back in shape, but accepting their body the way it is. You know what I mean? It's okay if you are like a little bit chunky. You have to love yourself. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. I love that.
Mm.
I love that a lot.
Yes, that was very important for me, and America opened me the door to do it.
hmm So that's what got you started, and pretty much you just kind of started running with it and never looked back with it.
Yeah, exactly. And I opened my little studio where I help people like seriously. So I do bodybuilding myself. My goal is on the future coaching people who want to step on stage as natural. Like no, like don't get me wrong. I have nothing with people taking gear. You know what I mean?
hmm
Like it's okay. I'm fine with that. I just don't want to take it myself because I think our body is capable to do stuff naturally. We just have to push our limits. And it's dangerous too. I think it's very dangerous. So I prefer compete as natural, but I respect athletes who are taking gear too. So, you know.
Okay. And when you perform, what do you go up for? Because I don't know the names of the contest, but I know like physique and all that. Like, or am I saying the names of them wrong?
Are you talking about the organization, the natural organization you're talking about? Oh,
More of like when you go on competition, like when you go up and you actually bodybuild. I know
mm,
there's different. I know there's
yes,
different names.
category.
Yeah,
Hmm.
category. There we go.
So I mostly compete with the OCB organization, which is one of the biggest in America for me. I think so. So you have different show. I compete on. So I try to do woman physique, yes. But this last year I compete in figure, what you wear high heel in figure. You know what I mean? Compared to woman physique, or you have more poses and you compete barefoot, so you need to be more muscular in woman physique if you prefer than woman figure. You
Okay.
know, you have four category actually in bodybuilding. You have the bikini, you have the wellness, or you have to have big legs. You have the figure, or you have to have a nice legs, nice to be simple, and nice back also too, but more muscular. So each category you have to be more muscular, more leaner. You know what I mean? You start
Yeah,
by the bottom and you go up.
got you.
Yeah.
Because I'm not fully there with the bodybuilding, you know, stuff. Because my older brother, he bodybuilds, and I just know a little bit from what he's taught me or showed me, but I don't know much at all. I just kind of just,
Mhm.
just see it and just like, yeah. Because I was more of a power lifter, as in I just like picking up heavy things.
Yeah, that's cool too.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, I think so.
Oh yeah,
So
I
yeah,
try my best.
yeah, it's hard. So you need to eat a lot. It's the reverse of bodybuilding. You know, for the training and all that is very different. Not the lift. Huh? I'm talking about the food and all that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's very different. Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah. So yeah.
Oh, my fault. What was you saying?
So yeah. So I love what I'm doing right now. You know.
Good. That's like I say, it's always a plus when you love doing something you're doing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. It's important for sure. I think everyone should like, when you do something you love, you don't even work anymore. Like every day you don't work anymore. Same if you wake up early at 5 or 4. It's not like you work. Do you make sense?
No, that makes sense. That makes complete
Mm,
sense.
mm. So that is because of America, because I don't know if in France I was able to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So if you was in France, you think you still would have been where you were, 5 years ago?
Honestly, yes. I don't know why. When we say American dream, I think it's real.
It sounds weird. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I know, but I think it's real, the American dream, or maybe it's just because coming from another country, I think like I have more opportunity on because it's not my country. I don't know if it's the American dream or it's because it's more possible to do it. Honestly, it's for that I can ask, I can answer that. I don't know.
I understand. So I see here, because that's one thing I want to ask you too. I seen the Train with a Smile. Is that your organization, or is that something you're just a part of?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Can you repeat?
Oh, my fault. I said, I see here. I wanted to ask you about this one. I seen it. Train with a Smile. Is that your organization or something you're part of?
No, that's my gym. That's my little
That's your gym.
studio. Yeah.
Okay. So that's where you go, and then where your clients come, and that's where y'all lift and everything.
Correct. Yes. So what we propose, so the lifting part is all new because everyone. So it's like almost 3 year I open Train with a Smile, and I was doing just fitness classes. So I was, like kickboxing and all that type of workout, and only 30 minutes focusing of eat training. We was doing some lifting class, but with lightweight, because we wanted to focus to help people lose weight and we want to welcome everyone. Like, because sometimes, you have some gym or you feel, you don't feel comfortable to go, you know, because you have like all fit people only who do like I can say that like they like CrossFit, for example. CrossFit is not for everyone, like you will not see us. It's very rare you see a 70-year-old lady go to the CrossFit gym. right? It's very
Right.
rare. So I wanted to do something different, and make offering classes, or you can push yourself and you can do it by doing modification. So that's why I created TWS technology, and with no judgment. So everyone is welcome. But because people was asking me all the time, hey, Jen, what you doing for having your body? Hey, Jen, all the time. And I was telling them, I do my cardio with you guys, but I lift weight to the gym. So one moment I was like, why do I not lift weight with them? You know what I mean? I'm like, why I don't do what I'm doing to my own gym and stop going to the commercial gym in the downtown? So I decided to create a weightlifting class, a group personal training class where they do what I'm doing. I show them the exercise like a personal trainer, but in group. So we do the same workouts and me. I train with them. So like that, I offer what I'm doing in my gym. I don't. I don't know. Sometimes you don't think. When you open a business, your brain is not like right. So, but I'm happy I finally think about it after almost 3 years.
I love that. I love that, like having an environment. Because one thing I've learned when lifting and like working out, having somebody with you to push you and motivate you, that makes the workout easier, and you feel better about yourself too.
Yes. Do you know what is so true? And not only, I think, not only for my clients, because before lifting with my clients, I was working until so I started at 6, 7, and my last class was around 11, and I was going to the gym after that. The time was going so slow compared to now when I live with them. Sometimes I'm like, my God, it's already done. Did I really push myself? I'm wondering. Having people around you give you motivation to show up, and you need some people. It give you motivation to push yourself. You know what I mean? And the time go fast because in the same time you can. I don't say I talk during my set because I'm very serious about it, but you can, yeah, you can talk, sharing what happened on yesterday during your day, it go fast. We all need that. I think so.
Yeah, we most definitely do. Because going by yourself, it's smooth, it's good or whatever.
Hmm.
But it just, I don't know. I am a, like I said, I'm just a football player at heart when it comes down to it. So I'm used to being with a group of people and working out and like hitting a PR, or motivating somebody else to like keep on, get the
Yep.
last stride of the race or whatever. Like I just love that feeling. But once I started working out by myself, it was kind of like, man, this is kind of boring. I mean, like I can lift
Hmm.
it, but
Yeah, you do because you have to do it. Of course. Yeah, and I'm agree. I'm agree. I lived alone. No, I can't say all my life because I was not working out before. But I mean, like since I started working out, I lived it alone. And don't get me wrong. Sometimes I put my headphone on and it feel good. You know what I mean? I'm sure it happened to you too. When you put your headphone on, and you start working out, sometimes it feel good to be alone. But definitely the motivation in group is or with a partner, like you say, you can purchase you can support each other, like that is the part I like in a group, looking my clients who try to do a heavy deadlift and I'm like, come on, you got it, let's go. And they do that to me too. And that I really appreciate. And no one before, like, when you work out alone, you have no one to tell you, okay, you got it, come on, don't give up. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. How do I sound on your end?
Good. Perfect. I was
Oh,
hearing you. Yeah.
so what happened right now? I'm just on my phone. I kind of just set the computer to the side. My computer pretty much crashed on me.
Yeah, computer now is terrible.
Oh yeah, because it sounded like
Mhm.
you was a robot and you was just kind of glitching in and out, and I was like, oh, I don't think that's Jennifer. I don't know what's going on.
Oh
But
my god.
what was you saying before it all happened? Because my memory sucks.
Yeah. So I was saying, like when we was talking about, the having someone and all that, to work out with you. I say it's good sometimes to be alone, you know what I mean? And you put your headphone on, and you just like you're on your world. Sometimes it feel nice, But the difference when you have someone with you, like a partner or a group, is great. Like you was saying, you can push people, and make them like, all right, when you see your friends or your clients or anyone, you saw them like lifting heavy and you are there like, come on, you got it, and they do that to you too. It feel nice, compared to when you're alone.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. And at the same time, I do kind of. I'm one of those ones. I guess I just get it from my dad, but I like the tough love where it sounds like the person's being a jerk, but for real, it's motivating. But like, I that's just kind of how I'm used to it. I just like the tough love. Where like, we're just kind of yelling at each other.
Yeah, yeah. I see that. Yeah, yeah, I see that. I understand. I understand. Yeah. So that is what I appreciate it sometimes to be alone and be in group like for the motivation and the time flying.
Yeah. So my other question to you is, what is the hardest thing about what you do?
Oh my. The diet. The diet. Oh my. The first time I did my first show, I was with a coach who was FBB Pro, and he make a meal plan for me. We was not counting macro, he was giving me a meal plan. Very, very honestly, I'm always respectful to all the coach I will and I have on my life because everyone needs someone to get better. Everyone. And people who say like, yeah, I do that alone, blah, 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 they're selfish. I think you can grow by having someone by your side, It can be your coach, it can be someone you met on the road, it can be your partner, it can be uh, your husband, your wife, you need someone on your life who is pushing you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so the first time he showed me my meal plan, I promise you I cry. I really cry. I was like, what? I will never make it. Already I thought bodybuilder was crazy. Honestly, I really thought they was crazy. When I saw the meal plan, I was in depression totally. And I thought I will never make it because it was just, I reach my goal, I lose my way, and I was like, what next? So me and my husband say, okay, but my husband said, do you want to do it, And I'm like, yeah, let's try, And yeah, so it was very hard. I died for 7 months, like eating like green beans, chicken, cod, chicken. It was rice. That's it. But now after 4 years, because it's 4 years I'm competing right now, it's hard. It's very hard because sometimes you really want to lose you. Sure, I will not say it.
Yeah.
But I get used to it now. Same if it's hard. Sometimes I want pancake, but no, for 6 months you can have pancake. You can have donuts. You can't have all that. So that for me is the hardest. Yeah, the food definitely.
Oh man, are you getting ready now for anything coming up? Like, are you in diet right now, or are you kind of able to eat whatever you want, just a little bit here and there?
Uh, okay. Hope my coach will not listen this video. Oh, he killed me. No, I'm joking. So when you're on off season, it's more flexible. Okay. So you have, and that was hard too for me. So you have to keep counting your calorie because, I was obese before. So you keep the fat cell forever. So if I eat the way I was eating before, I gain very fast. And the goal is to not gain too much. Yes, we have to gain some fat when we are on off season, but the goal is to build muscle and don't explode the scale either. So during this off season, I have to count my macro and be careful of what I eat. So that for me was very challenging. I don't mind during prep, but when it's off season on my mind, it's like, okay, freedom. Did it make sense? I didn't want it to keep counting, but if I want to be better and be the best version of myself, I have to do it. So I did, and I have like some flexibility on the weekend. So, example, it was Thanksgiving. I eat for Thanksgiving. The weekend, I eat a pizza. That is maybe my coach don't need to know, by the way. But yeah, yeah. So, but it's just during off season. Yes, it's more flexible. But I'm happy because this off season, I didn't explode the scale, so I still pretty not lean because you can stay lean, but I'm on good good way, on the scale. So I'm glad.
Yeah. Now, one thing I hear a lot of, have you got your pro card yet, or is that something you're still working for?
I'm still working for, and I'm struggling. It's hard. It's very hard, all the time. As natural, you have nothing to help you burn the fat, for example, keeping your muscle alive. So you can count just on your training, on your cardio, to not do too much cardio either, to not burn your muscle, to keep your protein high, to keep lifting weight. It's very hard. So I carry everything down. I carry on my legs, on my butt. So when I'm shredded, everything is shredded on top, like very shredded. But I always have a little bit of fat on my butt and my hamstring. So that's why this off season I didn't gain too much weight like that. When I cut next month, it would be easier for me to lose, this fat on my butt and my hamstring. So I'm working on it, and I really hope this season will be the good one. Like I really hope so. Crossing finger.
Oh man.
Uh,
So
yeah.
when's your next show, and what show is it?
My next show, so we playing multiple. So the first one, if I'm not crazy, maybe if I'm ready before, I will talk to my coach to do in August. Say, okay, we have one in North Carolina because I'm from North Carolina. So we have one, I think September is like, what is the show? North Carolina Festival. So we have one on September. After we have one in October in Myrtle Beach. And after you have like a lot of show coming up, So for now, focus on one. I know I have a second one. I will plan a third one like that. When you cut, at least you have multiple show. You don't want to cut for 6, 7 months and doing just one show. You know what I mean? It's too much hard work to do just one show. It's better to do at least like three, and see how it's going, So, but yeah,
Oh yeah, because the only I'm trying to think. 'Cause you said North Carolina, right?
yes, correct.
Oh, is if I'm not crazy, is that where Myrtle Beach is, or is that South Carolina?
So, I think Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. I think now you say it. I think it's in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach.
Okay, I might be tripping, but anyways, I had to get that off real quick. But so the goal is those shows for North Carolina. So you don't really leave outside North Carolina, or
Yes, I do. I did and Washington. Last year was Washington. We for the OCB Presidential Cup. I did Pennsylvania. Uh, sorry, what I did again? So Pennsylvania, I did Washington. That's it. After, like outside, I think is Pennsylvania and Washington. I went multiple times. After, I try to keep it close if I can, like that. You save money because it's a price bodybuilding. Between the good food, plus after you have to take a hotel when you go over there, the tanning, the makeup, the suit. Let's not talk about the bikini. You know what I mean?
that sounds like a lot. Hello.
Do you hear me now? That was me. That was me.
Okay, okay.
That
I
was
was like, is it
me.
me?
my phone shut off. I'm like, do you hear me? I'm like, okay. Yeah, so we try to save money by doing show closer. You know what I mean? Because it's already very expensive bodybuilding.
Oh yeah. No, I get it. Because the only bodybuilding situations I know here, because I'm from Kentucky,
Hmm.
is the Kentucky Cup and then the Kentucky Bourbon Championship. Those are only ones I really know of. Anything outside of Kentucky, I really don't know much.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have OCB. No, man, 100% sure you have OCB you have OCB show in Kentucky for sure. I don't remember the name of it, because it changes all the time. But you have OCB show, yeah, for sure. They are going big. They asked me to do a show in France, but I don't live in France anymore, so it would be too complicated for me to organize a show over there. You know what I mean? But they are growing. They are in Australia now. They are in Spain, so they are growing. This organization is really growing. It's already big, but it's getting international. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So bodybuilding's not big in France.
Not ready for. No, not ready. It start apparently when I talk with some of my family or friends over there. It start to be big now. Big. It will never be like America. Never, because America, everyone knows in in Europe, like we know America because of Arnold Schwarzenegger, is a world of bodybuilding. You know what I mean? So I really fit in. I like America for that because I fit in. I don't look like a weirdo if I have muscle. People, you will always have people who like that, people who don't like that. It's normal. No matter what you do, you will get judged. So, but way less than in France. France is very. Eh, I don't want to talk bad about my country, but seriously, sometime, oh my God, we need to grow, we need to open our mind. It's hard sometimes, yeah.
So you just made me think about this. How do people from France view Americans?
You don't want to know.
Oh, I most definitely want to know.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right. It's not good. Okay. So it depends. You have people who dream about America. A lot of people. Everyone want to see America. Everyone. America is big everywhere. It's like American dream. Everyone want to see America. But after you have a lot about, I hate talking shit about America, but you force me, all right? They talk about, yeah, Americans, they want the war. They just think about wars, they just think about money, um, all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like very, I don't know the good word for it. Mostly the war, honestly.
You
Mostly the
said the
war.
wall?
Yeah, the war.
Oh, the war.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Mostly that. Mostly that we hear a lot. And like, yeah, they just think about money too. And and of course, because like I told you, is a country where obesity is not normal in France. As they say, American is a fat, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? But not everyone, thank God. You know what I mean? Not everyone. You have a lot of people who love and dream like me. Who it was my dream to be there. So I'm glad I'm here.
Oh yeah, and we're glad to have you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh man.
Mm,
So
yeah.
when's the next time? Oh well, where in France are you from? Because
Um, mm, yeah, sorry, continue.
oh my fault, I said where in France are you from? Like what area of France?
Oh,
Like south, north, east,
yeah.
west?
So I born on the north, near Germany, very close to Germany, like to the border. But I live most of my life. I travel a lot, actually, a lot. I travel, but most of my life it was on the south of France. It's beautiful, very beautiful place. Honestly, no matter what, if you need to go in France, I say to everyone all the time. They say, "Oh, I want to go see Paris." Yes, of course, we have to go see the Eiffel Tower. It's normal. It's beautiful. It's romantic. Okay, I get it. But you will be disappointed by the people you have there, because it's big city, so people are hustle. They're bad. You know what I mean? They mean like every big city around the world. So if you really want to see the real France, like the beautiful France of is part of my country, what I love, and I'm really in love with it, you have to go to the countryside, to the south. You will have like a little town, very little, with like good food, nice people, like very nice people who will welcome you, compared to the city. And now you will get like racist everywhere, uh, mean, no time for talking. So no, it's not worth it. Just for the Eiffel Tower, but keep your eyes up then. Don't put
You
it
know,
down. Hmm.
like I said, me and my homeboy we're talking about going to Paris, but I told him right off rip, I'm scared of Paris only because I was told it's just New York in a different country.
Exactly. It's exactly that. It's exactly what you will have. It will be New York in a different country. So you will not have the real experience of France where you can, if you go to south of France, my husband, when I met him, he went to my country and we take a little Airbnb, in the middle of the town, like a little town. And I was working to the hospital at this moment. And he don't speak French and he never speak French, all right? And when I came home, I said, where is it? I don't know where he was. He was to the little bar in the downtown, and he was completely drunk because people was buying drink because they were so glad to see an American, They were so glad, they were so curious to talk to him, to learn more. They never saw an American on their life. You know what I mean? So they was buying drink, 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 drink. So he was completely drunk, trying all the food. Everyone was bringing him food. Hey, you have to try that. They was not speaking English, but they was trying to talk with the ants. He had his best time ever. His best time ever. How people was like just so nice. But you go to the big cities, it's not like that. Oh no, it's not like that. So definitely don't go. Go somewhere on the south, and you will love it. You have the beach over there. You have beautiful, beautiful. How we say that? I don't know how we say that. I don't know how we say that. Beautiful picture of the country. I don't know how we say that.
Like the now I'm going blank.
I know. I don't know how we say that. I honestly, this word, I have no clue how we say that. I know in French, but I have no clue. Do you know? Yeah, I need to learn
like
this word.
this like the scene or the
Yeah,
layout.
yes, exactly, exactly. Yes, the layout. Yeah, 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 yeah. The countryside, it's very cute. It's beautiful, It's beautiful. Layout. Yes, that it is.
Oh yeah, sounds like I'm going to have to go to France, the south side of France,
Yes.
very soon.
Mm,
Cause I've been everywhere in America, but now I gotta start leave. I gotta leave America. I gotta venture off and see what it's like somewhere else.
you have to. You have to because traveling open your mind. And I think a lot of people need it sometime. You know what I mean? Open the mind to the world and stop being like just like I don't know, like French people or just friends, and no, you have to discover the world. And I think my mom, when I was young, she trust me, we was not rich at all. I never had a bed. Listen that. I was sleeping on the floor until I get my own work. So we was not rich at all. But she always find a way, don't ask me how, to move country. So she was putting little by little by little to the side, and we was moving, but not in vacation. We was moving to live over there. So she bring me in South America on the little house. She was always building back, somewhere. And because of that, honestly, Sam, if I don't talk too much with my mom right now, she made it the woman I am right now. Did it make sense?
That
Because
makes sense.
mm, I'm like, I'm not closed. I'm opening. I don't close my mind. Like people who are just like a mind closed for me are dumb. Seriously. And by traveling, it's amazing because it help a lot, and it's great you want to travel. It's great. It's amazing. You should do it.
Oh yeah, the only thing I need to just having this conversation with you is opening my mind. I haven't went anywhere. I'm here at my home because the way you just like said, like they're just curious about Americans and just that. I was just like, dang, I never really imagined because I'm from here. Imagine
Mhm.
America's that big to people. America's kind of like, eh. I guess that's just me being I guess what's it called? What's the word? Privilege or whatever
Hmm.
you want to use. But like I've never seen America being as big as I guess other people have.
I understand because, and it's normal because look, you have a lot of people who want to see friends too. Do you make sense? It's a human being. Like when you don't know, you want it. When you have it, you don't want it anymore. You know what I mean? And it's the same for me. I was dreaming about coming in America, dreaming, just seeing just the good part. Now I live here. Trust me, I saw the bad part too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think it's just human. It's just human. Like you say, for me, America is normal. It's normal. You're born here. So it's totally normal. It's not be a weird or anything like that. It's normal. After, of course, like America and all the country like France, Italy, Spain, all the country like that, we have lucky for sure because you have some country who are like just like in war, you know, like have a it's terrible, like terrible. So yes, we all have lucky to live on a country like we're not dying, you know. You know what I mean, you know.
No, I
We
know what you mean.
yeah. So we are lucky, and thank God we are lucky. But sometimes, yeah, it's people like don't realize. We don't realize. I think so.
You most definitely right. Because, like I said, I've never in my 26 years of life ever worried about war or it popping up. But at the same time, there's other countries that have to worry about that.
Yes, yes, and they have to worry to have water, and they have to worry to have
Yep.
food. You know, and when I hear, oh my God, that drives me crazy when you have some people like ready to go depression. They are in depression. I hate that. For something, I want to just shake them and say, hey, damn, why are you in depression? Tell me why. You have a fucking nice house, all right? You have I don't know how many cars, all right? You have food, you have water, you have everything you want, and you're in depression. You kidding me right now? That drives me crazy. So that I swear drive me crazy. How can you be in depression? I want to take this person and bring them to a country or they have nothing. You know what I mean? And now you can tell me you in depression. You know what I mean?
Now I know what you mean. Yeah.
Oh my God. Some people are so spoiled, and they so like they sad. Some, of course, everyone have some time, when you sad, when you think your life is shitty. Totally, yes, it's true. But all the time when it happened to me, and it happened, of course, I'm just stop and I'm like, Jen, you are healthy. You're not sick. You have all your family member with you who are healthy too. You have food on the table and you have something on top of your head. Why why are you fucking sad? You know what I mean? Why? Because you can pay the bill? It's fine. Who cares? It's just money. One day when you die, you everything you own will not go with you.
Hello.
You hear me? I'm so sorry. It's me again. My phone stopped cutting. Ah,
Oh, is it your screen going black?
yes, correct.
Okay, okay, okay. I know what
Oh my
my phone
God.
does the same thing sometimes. But but I hear what you're saying. You know, when it comes down to it, when you do pass, everything that you bring. Oh no, no, no. When you do pass, everything that you have here does not come with you. It stays
Absolutely.
here, and somebody else is going to have it. It's going to be somebody else's object.
Exactly. What go with you? Like your memory, you know what I mean? All that is important. The moment you pass with your family, the moment you have to laugh, everything like that is important. All the material you own is bullshit. And people give too much importance of the material, of the money, than everything else. And it drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. It makes me mad. Like I just want to check them. It's what I do with my clients. When I hear my clients complaining sometimes, I know they're wealthy. I know they are. And when I hear them complaining about anything like money wise, it drives me nuts because I'm like, Come on, you know what I mean? Like you are healthy, everything is fine. Like you're not sick, so we have to keep it our mind on what is important now.
No, I know what you mean. I think that's one thing a lot of Americans, and that counts me too sometimes, that we do find low key anything and everything to complain about
Mm,
and like just whine and just kind of, excuse my French, but bitch about. And
mhm.
it's just, I don't know what it is, but it's just something we do. I don't know what it is. Whenever I try to catch myself most of the time, but sometimes I catch myself like, man, da, 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 da. And then I really think about it later on, like, who cares?
I know.
Who?
No, 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 but you're right. You're right about it. You're right about it. And just when that happened, just remember, you are healthy. I hope you are, and I wish you are. And it's what matter. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's what matter. But that is what is my way to be happy. It's my way to be happy because trust me. Oh my God! If I think of financially, I will already like be in depression. Oh my God. Yes, of course everyone want to succeed. Of course everyone want to have a nice life and all that. I will not say no to it. Who say no to that? Who say no to money? No one. But I don't have it. I'm not rich. I just thankful for what I got. You know what I mean? That's it. I'm thankful for what I got. And but that I think is came from my childhood too, because like I told you, I didn't have bed until I start working. So I think it came from my childhood. And I'm proud of it. I'm really proud of it.
Oh yeah, I completely understand why you would be proud of it. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. No, voilà. Do you have other
But
question for me?
well, I do one thing at the end of the podcast. I
Yeah.
like to ask random questions,
Mhm.
and I'll give you a number between 1 and 15. And since I'm home this time, I actually have the list in front of me. The last couple of times I have not had the list, but this time I got the list. So if you pick a number between 1 and 15, I'll give it to you, and you just answer.
Okay, so one between 1 and 15.
Yeah, 1 and 15.
Of what you talk like for what is it exactly?
Oh, like so. So just pick a number between 1 and 15. So like you just pick a random number
Okay.
that you want between. Yeah,
Oh, all right, 15 then.
15.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 15 is, what does your ideal day look like?
Ideal. So what that means the perfect day.
Not a perfect day, but like what would you like? Not perfect, but like a good day where like, you know, like it goes to plan. Like everything goes by plan, like your ideal day.
Hmm. All right. I'm not sure if I will answer that good because I think the perfect day. The perfect day. That's what you mean.
You know,
Right.
let's go with perfect day. Perfect. Let's go with perfect day.
Okay. Let's go with that. So I'm sure I don't answering bananas. All right. The perfect day. The perfect day. So definitely with all my family, that for sure. Every people I have around a nice fire camp. Yeah, with some beer and no problems, no worry, just everyone happy. Yeah, a good beer around the fire camp. I say, yeah, that's my deal. That's my perfect day.
That's simple, but you know what? It means a lot because you're building memories.
Exactly. Oh, that's my guy. Yep, he understood everything.
Oh no, I'm getting you. I'm understanding.
It's exactly that. Yes, correct.
Now, before you go, is there anything you want to shout out or plug into this so people can follow, look at, or buy or whatever?
You can share on my TikTok because I don't have too much. I just have TikTok actually. I have Facebook. I have Instagram, but never. I have nothing on it. So
Oh,
can we do that on TikTok? Or what
oh,
you talking
well,
about?
oh. When I say shout out, that means like you just kind of like you'll say your TikTok name. Like I'm looking at your TikTok name right here. It's Jennifer. TWS 88.
Yep.
And that's where you can find Jennifer.
Yes, correct. Or at TWS Technology in Vass, North Carolina. That's
I
where you can
really,
find me.
you know, what, I'm gonna have to go to North Carolina again because I have not been to Carolina in a while.
People are pretty nice here, but with me. So honestly, yes, compared to Washington State, oh my God, Washington State, don't go to Washington State. They're racist, guys. Don't go. Ah,
Oh
so,
man.
oh my God. I'm honest. Yes. So you have to go. Yeah, definitely. You have to come back.
Oh yeah. Well, I appreciate you for coming on and giving your story and what you do. Oh well, this one thing I forgot to ask you that's
Mhm.
important to this podcast. What are your next steps when it comes to your bodybuilding journey?
I want to become the best bodybuilder natural. That is my goal. And I want to, and I will not give up because it's the only thing I'm good at it. And I want to prove myself I can be the best. On natural, I will never do like gear. I know gear is more famous than natural. No one knows natural bodybuilding, but I want to be the best at it. And I want to create a team where I coach people to step on stage and I want to see my clients shine on stage and be proud of what they do. That's my goal.
You know what? The- I I see great things in your future with it
Thank you so much.
because that is a
Thank you
great
so much.
mindset to have. Right there. You want to be the best. You don't shoot for second or third. You shoot for the best.
Correct. Correct. And you don't give up until you get it.
Exactly. Well,
Thank you
Jennifer,
so much.
like I said, thank you for coming on. Um, thank y'all for listening. This was another episode of Talkaholic, and good night, good afternoon, and good morning, wherever you are.
Yeah, yeah. Bye bye. Thank you.